Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump, hop, whatever, right in. Hey Nikki. Ooh, I have something in my, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. Hey Nikki, I have this friend, I just spit all over my phone, that I've been friends with for about 4 years now, and we used to be really close. I don't think I want to be friends with her anymore because we just don't click. But throughout the years, we have made some friends together, and I've gotten really close with the other friends too. And I really want to keep hanging out with them, just not her. What I'm trying to say is I don't know how to just not be friends with her when we are in a group. I also don't want to hurt her feelings by not wanting to hang out with her because she is already having a rough time. I just can't do it anymore. What should I do? Thanks. Okay, so there's a few things in this situation. First, let me start by saying that's a tough situation. Like, I've kind of been in those situations before. I mean, it's tough. The first thing you have to know is sometimes friendships drift apart, and that's okay. And sometimes things just naturally, like, we go down different paths. Sometimes it's for a short period of time. Sometimes friendships end. That's okay. But that being said, there was kind of an insinuation in your letter, and I could be totally wrong. You said, like, you just don't click, but she's having a rough time. And I want to make sure, one thing you don't want to do in a friendship is some people, some types of personalities, when things get tough and people are having a hard time, they have a tendency to pull away. And you want to make sure you're not doing that, that you're not a good time, you know, like a good time friend, a friend that's only there for a good time, a friend that's only there for laughs and, you know, shallow things, but a friend that's a friend. I'm not in your situation, so there may be like a lot more reasons than that, and there probably is. But that's something I wanted to address anyways, because I've dealt with those people before, and I've dealt with some of them recently, and that's a hard thing to go through when like you're on the other side of things, when you're like, dude, but I've been your friend, like I just need you right now. So make sure you're not, evaluate yourself and go, am I walking out just because she's having a rough time and it's not like all fun times right now? Or am I just genuinely not interested in being her friend? Or do we just not click? Is it just like, yeah, no, I know she'd be there for me, but we just don't have a lot to talk about? Because if that's the case, I would just back off of hanging out with her alone. Like, maybe if she's asking you to come over alone all the time, like, you know, just be nice. Just say, I've got stuff to do, because you probably do. Most people are pretty busy, you know, with schoolwork or work or something like that. But then if you're in a group, you know, still be friendly to her. Like, if it's just that type of situation where you're just like, oh, we really just don't click anymore, but we get along fine, then just be friendly when you see her in a group. You don't have to like X-nay her out, like, oh, I want to be friends with everyone but her, if it's just because you don't have stuff to talk about, because you're in a group, and that's okay. But like I said, if it's coming down to, like, you know, you just don't want to go deep with her, stuff like that, I would really evaluate yourself. The other situation that might be happening here is if she's one of those friends that's constantly a Debbie Downer, like there's never any happy times. Because sometimes I'm all about taking things deep. Clearly I have a whole channel where I talk about deep things, but I have been around those people that only talk about negative, sad things, and you're like, dude, I can't, I'm exhausted. I would kind of take the advice of the first thing where I said just stop hanging out one-on-one, see each other in groups, and just be friendly. But I wouldn't just drop her like a hot cake, if that's the right saying, unless something serious happened. And even if something serious happened, I would recommend talking about it. But yeah, that was a lot of random advice. I think you just have to look at the specifications, or I don't know the word I'm looking for. Specificity? I don't know the word, but look at the specific situation you're in and kind of the different things I gave you and see what's best for you. And you're the only one in the situation. So I wanted to give some suggestions because that's a tough one. And I know friendship is a hard thing, but it's an important thing. So yeah. I guess that is it. Good luck with that. Send your messages to asknikkiP@gmail.com, and I will see you later. Bye, guys. I think you should just be focusing on being a good person and being the best friend that you can be to people around you and being caring. You know, I'm starting to realize more and more and more in life, and I've always thought this, but I'm realizing this more and more. And